We mentioned 7 phases of a lesson paced well. Now let's talk about 6 patterns, 3 of which are structural pacing issues, and 3 are structural strengths. Now these you should be able to spot in the first 10 minutes of any lesson, and they can help guide you how to adjust or how to decipher the next steps properly. Now starting with the 3 to watch out for. Number 1, single register pacing. This looks like 30 minutes, one mode. Recitation, correction, recitation, correction. No phase transitions, no interactions. You may start to notice by minute 12 the child is changing posture. Then by minute 20 focus has drifted. But the lesson keeps going even though the child's brain has already done what it can do at this energy level. You can recognize this by minute 7 actually. Has the energy shifted at all? Has the activity changed? If no on both, the lesson is asking the child to sustain one register longer than their brain can. Number 2, variety without shape. Now, on the outside, this pattern looks like the opposite of the single register pacing. The lesson keeps moving, but without variety, and it lacks sequencing. Maybe it looks like recitation, then off-topic conversation, then a quiz, then a story, then a new letter with no setup. The child can't quite settle into any phase before the next one arrives because it's lacking a consistent flow or routine, and the phases aren't ordered in a beneficial manner. Now, if you let a child have extended free conversation or play to start with, it will be hard to transition them to subject matter in the end because they're already running on brain fuel. And it's worth noticing because it can be mistaken for keeping things interesting, but a structure is needed for it to be beneficial. Number 3, repetition-heavy pacing. So here the teacher reads a line or states a fact and the child repeats it back. 30 minutes where the modeling layer is strong but the decoding layer is light. So it's basically parroting and does not serve as the actual practice part. So you may see after years of lessons in this pattern, a child can recite passages they've heard many times, but they struggle to read a new verse properly they haven't heard yet. Or they can repeat facts but have no core understanding of what they are saying. It's not that they're slow learners, it's that the lessons emphasized one part of learning and gave less room for another. Now 3 to watch for. Number 1, visible phases. You can see the lesson move. The warm-up is recognizable. The transitions are clear. The teacher sometimes uses verbal, visual, or auditory cues, so you can feel at least 3 or 4 distinct moments in a lesson, not like a 30-minute run-on lesson. And although I mentioned around 7 steps a lesson can have, a lesson can run on less phases and still be super productive, as long as there is a structure and consistency between the lessons. Number 2, student connections. We see as the teacher shifts, they keep in contact with the students with simple, clear phrases. Are your listening ears on? We can move our arms in break time or draw a picture. What do you think? Practice time. Thumbs up if you're ready to go. Verbal markers do real cognitive work and they give your child's brain a chance to refresh. Insha'Allah. Number 3, reading the room. This is a beautiful one to witness. So the teacher's in the middle of a planned activity and they notice your child's focus starting to fade. So instead of pushing through, they adjust. They add in a small story or a different angle or a little activity that matches the subject matter. So it's adapting the teaching for the learner even in the middle of a lesson. This is an extremely valuable skill, and it is one of those places where subject mastery meets pedagogy in a beneficial way. Now, we have covered several aspects to help gain new perspective and become more confident in our investment of online Islamic learning for our children. Most of what is necessary to match both worlds, the parents and the teachers, lies in the teachers pursuing meaningful professional development. Those intricacies that bring the pedagogy to the field have to be done by the teacher. In the next video, we are focusing on using this information in our conversations with current teachers and prospective ones. Subscribe, send to a parent, let's do our part. See you in the next video, inshallah. Barakallahu feekum.